during the late in the process, was the coaching changes on the offensive staff. You stuck with Florida State. Can you just talk about how challenging was that, and why did you ultimately stick with FSU?
It caught me by surprise. It did, but I stuck with FSU because I believe in what Coach Norvell is doing here, and the vision that that we have here, the culture, and things like that.
Matt?
With that, like, what was your first impressions of Coach Hand when he got hired? Did you have a relationship with him when he was at UCF beforehand, and just what do you think of him?
No, I didn't have a relationship with him before UCF, but when he got hired, he called me and things like that. And from the first call, I knew he was going to be a good coach. He just wanted the best for me.
Jordan, on your left.
Hey, Mario, you mentioned being caught by surprise with the coaching changes. Just after that initial shock, what was Coach Norvell's first message to you of why you should stick with Florida State?
Well, basically because, he wanted to build a good program here and things like that. And, of course, he need recruits and stuff. So just being here is a good thing. I feel like I made the decision to stay because of Coach Norvell and just the environment here, the players, the brotherhood, and different things like that.
Brendan, up front.
It's only been a couple months since you've been at Florida State. I guess what's the transition to college been like for you? What are your thoughts on Tallahassee?
Yeah. I like Tallahassee. It's a calm little city. It was hard at first trying to adjust to like the schedule and things like that. But like once you get the hang of it, it's just the fact that you gotta have good time management and put the things that you gotta get done first, and then everything else comes in.
Ira?
Was it living in Mississippi and playing there? Was it hard to deal with the pressure to stay home when you wanted to leave, and how much of that did you deal with?
Yeah, it was hard dealing with that because Mississippi, small pond, of course Florida being a bigger pond, so like just different things like being comfortable in Mississippi. I wanted to kind of get uncomfortable and just go out and better myself and things like that.
Brendan?
How's tour duty been for you?
Yeah, rough. Hey, you gotta work though. It's rough, but like it helps. It build character and build a mindset of that Seminole warrior mindset.
What stood out? I mean, it seems really difficult for everyone. All of us,
Right.
I'm sure, looking at it seems difficult. But what's stood out that has pushed you particular about the tour duty?
From Matt Drew, yeah, rough. Rough.
We'll go back to Ira.
And you obviously, being as tall as you are, you can carry a lot of weight. Like, have they talked to you about the process for, how quickly you can put on weight and kind of what that process looks like for you?
They don't want to put on too much weight on me fast, so it won't be bad weight. But it's a slow progression. It's a grind. It's a work. You gotta just take my time and work.
Aslan, back right.
When Alex Atkins left here, did you ever speak to him afterwards? Did he offer any advice to you towards the end of your recruitment process?
Yes, sir, he did. Like, we've spoke and things like that, but he was just telling me, like, it's my future, be great, do whatever my decision and things like that, all helpful stuff.
Jordan?
There are a lot of veteran offensive linemen already in the room. Just what has their leadership been like for you, but also what are your expectations for your freshman season and how you can impact the team with a lot of older guys in front of you?
The older guys, they've been on me a lot and things like that, trying to help me get better and things like that. I love our relationship. They always trying to help me to do better and do things like that. And if I can make an impact early, of course, that's what I want to do. That's what I'm working toward.
Chris?
I know you can do a bit of this and a bit of that on the O-line, but is there a spot that you prefer to line up, that you like lining up at the most?
Whatever spot I can get some playing time in there.
Back to Aslan.
When you talk about mat drills, is that a particular day of tour duty? Is it a particular station?
It's a particular station.
Is there a
Yeah.
certain coach that does it?
Yes, sir. Coach Storms.
Can you give us as much detail on that? I don't want you to give us like trade secrets or anything, but can you just like walk us through like that drill and just?
Okay, so first, he'll tell us the play or what we gotta do, and then he'll blow the whistle to get our feet hot, then we'll run up, we'll do the drill, like whether there's 2-point C-rolls or different things like that, and then we'll have to, after that, we'll have to do an up, down, hit our chest, run to the other part, gotta chop our feet, and once he say go, we just run, and you gotta finish. If you don't finish, you see that, and your heart gonna drop.
Go to Ira.
Have you, Florida State brought in some older guys, through the portal, and then there's also some guys who have been here for a while. Have any of those older guys been helpful so far since you've been here?
Oh yeah, especially in the O-line room. Reezy stay on me, Micah, Ferg, Richie, and Luke, them all the guys always on me. Gunner, just trying to get me better and things like that.
Aslan?
You mentioned wanting to get on the field and playing early, which is sure the coaches really like that kind of mindset, but it's also really tough with so many older guys in front of you. How do you kind of balance the mindset of wanting to be on the field, but maybe kind of realizing how you fit in with a bunch of older guys in front of you?
Well, that's just the reality of college football. So the only thing I do, I just keep my head down, be humble and work, and try to get myself better and compete.
Any other questions? All right, we're good, thank you.